Hey, what's up, you guys? ADI Samurai here. This is my entry into Airborne Sapper Comic Fan's 200 subscriber contest. Just want to say, man, super huge congrats on hitting 200 subs. Your channel is awesome. I love all the different runs that you're putting together and the books that you show. Um, Love the hip hop variant thing that you're doing, trying to collect all of those. And you show a lot of support to the community as well. I mean, you were one of the first subscribers to my channel, and I've heard that on a ton of different people say that you're always subscribe. You're one of their earliest subscribers, and you're always showing support, watching videos, making comments. Just really showing a lot of support to the community. And I know that your subscribers are just going to keep climbing. Just keep doing what you're doing. And one of the things in this particular contest is you want us to subscribe to other channels, and I think that that's super huge. It really gets people into the community and it gets people aware of other channels that are in the community, and I just think that's big. So as far as this contest goes, got to be 18 or older, be sub to his channel. I'll definitely link his channel down in the description along with these other channels that he wants you to subscribe to. We got Spidey Fan, Abject Kid, All About Comics, BatAvenger, Robotech, and SS Comic Reader. Now, as far as this contest goes, he wants you to create your own con. And I think that's awesome. I've been thinking about this like all this last week and trying to come up with an idea for it. And what I came up with, the name of my con is going to be Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure Con. And so Bill and Ted, it's a movie that I watched when I was younger, and I always liked it. And so the people that we can have at our con can either be alive or they can be no longer with us. And so I wanted to do people that are no longer with us, but I wanted to kind of come up with a clever way to bring them to my con. So I'm calling it Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure Con. Bill and Ted are actually going to go in the past and bring these guys to the con, and we're just going to have a blast. So I feel like I had a lot of fun with this. So thank you very much for putting this contest on. So as far as you can have two headliners, but I kind of feel like a lot of these guys, really all of them could probably be headliners. But I'm going to go ahead and start off first with Jack Kirby. Absolutely love his artwork. I think it would be awesome to to watch him do sketches, to just talk to him about art, and just some of the little things that he does, ask him advice about art and comic art and things like that. I think it would be a lot of fun to have him there. I also would have John Buscema, who has done a lot of work and a lot of titles. I kind of have Master of Kung Fu on the brain, and this is actually, the cover is, I believe this is a Gil Kane cover, and Gil Kane is another artist that I would have at the con. But John Buscema, this is the only Master of Kung Fu that he worked on, and he actually did the pencils. And the thing that I like about this particular issue, this is number 27, is that there's a ton of action shots in here. And I love the way that he does movement and his fight scenes. There's tons of fight scenes in here. Let's see if I can find another. I mean, even you got like the first page here. He just does a really good job with action and movement, and just really great artwork. So I would definitely have him there, and kind of do the same thing. It'd be awesome just to watch him do sketches, talk to him about comic art, ask advice, things like that. I think that would be super cool. So just keep that there, I suppose. So I mentioned Gil Kane as well. Be another artist that I would have there. Gene Colan would be another artist. Another artist that has done a lot of different work. He's done a lot of work in Daredevil as well, which I'm putting that run of that together. He's another one where I love the movement that he gets, and I love the action shots that he gets, and the way that he portrays his characters. Just super great stuff. Again, it would be awesome just to sit there and talk to him and have him, watch him do sketches and just be around these guys. These guys that just, have been around and doing artwork for so long. And the last person that I would The last person that I would have there would be Frank Frazetta. And Frazetta, I don't know if I can get all this in there. Frazetta has a wide variety of art styles that he does. I absolutely love his paintings. They're really just one of a kind. I love the lights and darks that he uses, the shadows, the female forms that he does. He does crazy creatures, and just another one that would just be awesome to be around and have him doing artwork. And I think it would just be amazing to be around these guys. And I think people would have a blast, being around him as well and asking him questions, talking to him, and having him do artwork and sketches and all that kind of stuff. So those are the 5 people that I would have. As far as a movie cast goes, I would pick the cast from Dark Knight. And the reason why I would do that is because it would be awesome for Bill and Ted to bring back Heath Ledger as Joker and have him just like hanging out and walking around as Joker, because absolutely the best Joker that I've ever seen, and probably be the best Joker ever in my opinion. He was just absolutely amazing in this movie and just nailed it. So we're bringing back Heath Ledger. Obviously Christian Bale can be there if he wants to, but we're bringing back Heath Ledger as Joker, and he's gonna be walking around the con and hanging out with people and just being badass. We can also have, let's see, a TV show cast. So this one is kind of funny because I kind of went with stuff that I enjoyed when I was a kid as well, and we're gonna have fun with this one, and we're gonna do Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. So Bill and Ted are going to go back and they're gonna get Bob Ross and they're gonna bring him to our con, and he's gonna be doing painting demonstrations, hanging out with people, just being happy. Bob Ross just hanging out. Maybe you can do some paintings of Groot, some happy little trees. I think it would just be awesome to have Bob Ross there. I've always enjoyed when I was a kid watching Bob Ross, watching him paint, listening to him. He'd always have animals on his show. Just a cool. It just seems like a cool hippie guy, So we're going Bob Ross with the TV show cast. As far as a wrestler goes, I did enjoy wrestling when I was a kid. I didn't watch a ton, but I enjoyed it. And I'm gonna go with this guy. He's gonna be at our con. Because he's just a massive presence, and to me, he seems like he'd probably be just a really cool guy to hang out with. So we are going to go ahead and go back in time and bring Andre the Giant to our con. He was just a huge presence. I remember seeing him when I was a kid and going up against Hulk Hogan so many times, and I think that he's just an awesome, awesome guy, and just a huge monster of a guy. He was also awesome in Princess Bride, but I think there would be a lot of fun to have Andre the Giant there, just hanging out with everybody. And as far as music goes, there's a lot of people that I could choose from. I love a wide variety of music, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Jimi Hendrix. I didn't pull up an album or have a picture ready, but I'm going to go with Jimi Hendrix because when I was growing up, I always enjoyed listening to Jimi Hendrix. And I love the way that he would just go crazy on the guitar, just an absolute stage presence. And I think it would be fun to hang out with him and have him just jam and play some music. And I think everybody would have just an absolute blast. So I'm going to go with Jimi Hendrix on that. Maybe play Castles Made of Sand. I don't know. He can do whatever he wants. He could just go freestyle and just jam. So definitely Jimi Hendrix. And then the last thing for this contest is you can have your own exclusive Funko Pop. Now, I don't collect Funko Pops. I have one that I got as a gift, but I think they're pretty cool. And I don't believe that this particular Funko has been made yet. I had a few in mind, but I'm gonna go with this, which is another movie from my childhood. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have an exclusive Bill and Ted's Atreyu and Falkor Funko Pop. So Falkor is essentially going to be like the vehicle, and then we'll have an Atreyu. So I don't believe that that's been made yet, but I think it would be awesome to have Atreyu and Falkor as the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure Con Funko Pop exclusive. So that's my con, you guys. thank you, Airborne Sapper, for putting this together. It was a lot of fun to kind of think about all these different things and people that I'd want to have there, and what I'd want to base my con off of. It was absolutely awesome putting this together. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate what you do in the community. Like I said, you're just a super awesome guy, and just keep up the good work, man. I really appreciate you. And you have a good one. All right, cheers.